I encourage you to go to school and get some education. Stay in school. Don't be a fool.
Sir, why are you out here today for?
Well, first of all, my name is Nigan the Way We Done. It means thunder before the storm. I'm also known as Clyde Belcourt. I'm founder and national director of the American Indian Movement. I'm also a founder of the National Coalition on Racism in Sports and Media. We're trying to eliminate the racist names in sports. We're the only race of human beings in the world that are used as mascots for America's fun and games. And so we launched this effort over 34 years ago. And so far there's been over something like 12,000 teams, grade schools, high schools, colleges, universities across America have listened to us and have changed their names. Got rid of Stanford, Princeton, University of Michigan, to name a few, have gotten rid of the racist mascots. They always portray us as, Chief Wahoo or Chief Nakahoma, like the Cleveland mascot. We got teeth from ear to ear, and we're all red-faced, and we're savages and heathens, and we're redskins. And that's the way they portray us in these stadiums. When the fans start getting drunk in here, they start hollering, "Scalp them effing Indians," or "Scalp them effing Cubs." That's the kind of language they use, and that's derogatory. It has a tremendous psychological effect on our children, and it should have that effect on all children. And so we're trying to eliminate. I don't think they would call themselves the Cleveland Saints here. I don't think they'd have a mascot running around dressed up like the Pope, sprinkling holy water and making a sign of the cross every time there's a home run. I don't think they'd wave crucifixes up and down, but they'll wave tomahawks up and down. They'll put feathers in their hair. But if we were to do the same thing and reverse it, every Christian in America would be screaming for us to get rid of us, to get rid of those kinds of mascots. So what we're trying to do is erase the scholastic retardation of America and this John Wayne, George Armstrong, Custer frontier mentality of what non-Indian people have about Indian people. And it's very, very effective. There might be a small group here today, but there's groups like this all over America protesting at school boards, protesting before chancellors, protesting at universities to rid these names, and so far over 12,000 of them have been changed. So that's why we're here today in Cleveland for the opener, to get rid of these stupid mascots and the racist mascots, and stop America for using them for their fun and games. You should make sure that he gets a picture of the signs.
Well, I'm out here to show support for my brothers and sisters who are trying to put an end to the mockery of our culture and the very theft of our identity. We got to show support. What affects one affects all of us.
How's the response of the crowd today, as you noticed?
Pretty quiet, because I had this routine worked up. I got here late, so I dropped my friend off, and then I went on and parked and made the march behind the rest of the group. And I expected, being a lone person, somebody would come up and say something, but instead, and I had a perfect routine worked out, like say you're somebody blowing me grief, right? I was just going to go, "Excuse me, let me refer you to my complaint department." I thought that'd work, and nobody said anything to me. So they're pretty docile today, but that's probably because it's early.
Yeah, the alcohol hasn't settled in yet.
Right.
All right, well, thanks a lot, buddy.
No problem.
Hi, we're out here to try to educate people as to how Chief Wahoo is really a racist symbol, not a mascot, and shouldn't be a mascot. And a lot of people who don't know this, and I was really shocked because I live in Shaker, right across from a school where my kids went to school, and that school adopted a motto of people pieced together, P-E-A-C-E-D, together about 30 years ago. And I understand that the Shaker schools actually encouraged the children to wear Cleveland Indians logos to school today in order to honor the baseball team. And I know I'm gonna write a couple letters about that, but it just shocked me when I found that out, that the people in Shaker was just it really is one of the most diverse communities, don't understand the Wahoo issue. So we really need to educate people.
Before the storm. I like that lot of employees and they had a meeting with the school board, board of trustees to the Indian people was respect.
Got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho, little right samples, got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho, little right samples, got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. Little red samples got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. Little red samples got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. Little red samples got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. Little red samples got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho.
They're taking the culture, they're taking the sign, and they're giving nothing back. I read a story the other day that said that as long as the grass grows, the Native American people will be a part of America. Right. That's not true anymore. Nope. People say, why should we have to get rid of Chief Wahoo? Chief Wahoo is a continuation of the destruction of a people. It's a continuation of annihilation of a culture. It's a continuation of destroying what God has given us as human beings. Oh. So when we say, hey, hey, little sample has to go, we're saying give us our dignity.
There you go. Oh.
Give us what God has given us. Yeah. Don't take our land. Don't take our honor. Right. Because God has made first.
Today is our opening day demonstration against Chief Wahoo and the name Indians. We're here every year, and as long as they have this racist logo and make a mockery of what is sacred to the indigenous people, we will be here, and we will be here until it changes. There are over 80 organizations in this country working on these racist issues, and it's time that the people woke up and realized how wrong and immoral it is, and change all of them, from the public school systems to the universities to the national leagues. Thank you.
Little red samples gotta go, hey, hey, ho, ho. Little red samples got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. Little red samples got to go, hey,